and off to a great poop. All right, hello everyone, welcome back to some more ARK. We're joined here by Ashley, of course. So today what we got going on is, Ashley, I hope you're not doing the poop.
I'm fertilizing.
No, stop, Ashley. No, can't be doing that. Can't be doing
Why?
Because we're gonna be starting off today's episode by working on getting the farmer and the item collector.
I want to make sure this doesn't die. I got lots of fertilizer. You need some?
No, it's gonna take care of it for us, Ashley. None of them are
already
going to
started.
die. The lowest value I've seen is 565,000 fertilizer points. Like, we're
This
fine.
one's 33.
Ashley!
What?
Stop!
I'm just checking what it is.
Alright, anywho. So today,
Wasted a bullet.
initial game plan is that we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start getting into aquatics, yeah. But before we get into that stuff, I did want to do one thing before we jump into that whole can of worms and so on and so forth. By setting up an automation system for our farm, we do not have this yet. And it's one of those things I think will be very, very helpful, and in general, I think is a good idea. Now, I will start this whole thing off by saying that we're not going to be doing the sheep herder because we don't have any sheep. We're not going to be able to do the animal tender just because we don't have the stuff that we need in order to make animal tender. I don't even properly know if you can make clay with what we got because I think that requires sand. So like we'd have to grind stuff down. So I think this would be a little bit difficult to do, and also again we don't have sheep. There is the nanny thing, which is for little bebas, and the hatchery, which is also for bebas. But we don't have bebas to worry about. There is the gardener. This is going to be one of those ones that we're going to try to get done today, as well as the farmer, which is also going to take care of that. So the gardener is going to be the one that helps to collect the crops, right? So this is going to be collecting the long grass and the sava roots and whatever else, the corn, the potatoes, and whatever, to be completely honest. But that is going to be fine. I think that would make some degree of sense. It doesn't really make the most sense, admittedly. I don't know if it's going to like still spoil at the same rate. If it still spoils at the same rate, then there's literally 0 point. It's just whatever. But the farmer is going to be the one that's actually useful because it will collect the fertilizer and then it's going to distribute them, right? So this means that Ashley and I no longer have to go one by one. It's not like really hard at the moment to take care of, but it's certainly one of those things that we can make a little bit better. Item collector is the thing I'm really hype out of Skype for, just because that means that whenever I force poop the buddy is going to poop in such a way that it's going to poop very organized, and it's going to poop straight to the item collector. So I'm pretty hyped about that. But anywho, Ashley,
Yeah.
why don't you take care of making the farmer? I'm going to take care of the item collector, and then we'll reconvene here. So yeah, I guess you could even do the animal tender if you really want to, but I think farmer should be completely sufficient for the time being. Let me see here. So I believe I have no idea.
Do we have pelts?
Yep. Do we have pelts? We should somewhere. Go try to pull on something and see if you can find it. What? What? What, man?
What?
What? You
No.
freaking what?
Oh, you say nothing.
Okay, so let's take all of this stuff from all of our randy little dinos and pull it, and then we're good. All right, and let's make ourselves an item collector. And I just chunked the absolute bejeebus out of cementing paste. We also didn't get into cementing paste in so much time. Yes, I have bedhead. Yes, I look like a hot mess. It's just the way I am. All right, huh?
Did you just get up?
No, not really, but my body has just accepted the fact that I will forever just be a super hot mess, and it's just, there's no real way around it. It's just the way that the world works now. So, you know what, guys? You know what? You're a bunch of bullies.
Yeah.
Wow. Not even attempting to deny it. Not even attempting. All right, so I'm just going to put this item collector right smack dab in the middle because it honestly looks kind of silly. Oh, no. It requires power?
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
We went through this last time. It requires a fuel source or a tech, like, yeah.
We can't make propellant though, can we? I need oil. Yeah, I need oil, sulfur, and cactus sap.
You'll work, right?
So we can't use the item collector.
Isn't there a way to,
Until we get the tech generator, I don't think we can. No, I was so excited for this. Dadgummit. Wait, is that the true? Is that true for all of them?
I don't know.
All right, hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, no, the farmer will use Callian soup. That sucks. Okay, animal tender, perhaps. Nope, that's not gonna make any version of sense for. Okay, so it's literally just the farmer. Oh, the farmer is literally all we can do. So I'm gonna take this up. Okay, let's pick it up, and I'm just gonna hold on to this bad boy. We're gonna throw it into the storage bin right here, and I guess
It's
Ashley.
Bob.
Did you put? Oh, hi, Bob. All right, so Bob is ready to go. Now, let's see. So I'm gonna say show range. All right,
Got the
so
whole thing. Sweet.
wow, that's a really
Dang,
huge range.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, okay, Bob, you're looking good. Ashley, do you know how to make Callian soup off the top of your head?
No?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna quickly look that up.
I'm gonna say we have some in the thing over here.
Yeah, but we should make more. We should make a good bit for him. So we're gonna need citronals, red,
Oh, we
yellow,
got tons,
purple berries, and
tons of that
stimulant.
stuff.
Yeah, so let's get some of that going, and okay. So he currently will collect and distribute fertilizer, which is fine. Wait, did you name him? You didn't even name him.
No, I didn't name him. You could name him?
Yeah, his name is Bob.
I mean, I
Bob,
just did that.
yes,
for
plus
lols,
farmer.
but-
You wanna name him what?
Alright. I just did that for lols. I didn't know you could actually like name them like the pets.
Of course you can name him. I'm gonna turn off that range because that's starting to freak me out. All right, so let's go ahead, turn off the range. That's demolished. Okay, so let's turn that off. Did you already bring the citronal over?
Oh, it's all in the fridge. If that's what you need.
The citronal?
Like there's tons of fruit in the fridge. I haven't picked from the crops yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take the ones that are currently out and about. That's what I think I'm gonna do. All right, so because these ones are gonna spoil unless we collect them now, you know.
Yeah.
So all right, well, let's collect all the citronal. Ashley, in that case, I'll leave you for the other three kinds of crop. I'll leave you to collect those while I make us some Callian soup so we can turn on the farmer. And that way we can truly live the life of laziness that we truly want. All right, and I'm also gonna need a buttload of berries. So let me quickly deposit these nerds real fast. All right, nerds are in. And then we're gonna need some Tinto, Amar, and Miho bars. And I also need some stimulants, but we already have stimulants in. I'm not too worried about that. Did you leave an item cache off the stego?
Oh, I dropped all of the crap seeds we're not gonna use.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Why can't they do this?
You might be lagging a little bit because I just used
I
stego.
got it.
Yeah.
So you're like, this is an opening. I broke something.
Alright, and let's be honest, Ashley, we all know that I'm the one that breaks things. Grinder can make SE items, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It would be something of a adventure for us to get there, is what I'm trying to get at, but probably did not convey correctly. But yeah, it's gonna be not so easy to make that. It's not like everything else where we have the ingredients right now. It's gonna take a while for us to get all that kind of in order. Alright, so this is currently off. Let's turn this on. Get this cooking. This should make Callian soup, I believe. Yep, alright, cool. We do have Callian soup in production. Now I'm gonna wait until we have 5, and then after we have 5, we're gonna take whatever we have, bring that over, and we're gonna toss it on the farmer. I don't know what the rate of consumption is for the farmer. It may be absolutely ludicrously long. It might be pretty, like, whatever, medium. I can't imagine it being short. That was the one thing I was concerned about, but I'm like, surely not. Like, you know, it's an automation thing. I just refuse to believe that they would make it like a really short amount of time. That just doesn't make sense to me. So that'll be one thing. All right, Ashley, ready to turn Bob on? That sounded wrong, but you know, not that way. All right, Bob, here we go. What? Ashley!
What?
Did you start without me?
No, he hasn't
no,
even
activate.
been activated yet. activated.
All right, he's activated. And let's see
God,
here.
he actually moves.
So the spoil time on Bob is ludicrously long, 13 days. So that's not likely to be the problem. Is he moving for you?
Yeah, no, he's like breathing. He's
Oh,
looking-
yeah, he is. Yeah, okay. He is
Robot.
unpowered for some reason?
Did he eat it all?
No. Oh, you know what? I bet you unpowered is specifically referring to tech power. That's probably what it is. No, he's not doing anything though. Hello, Bob? Would you like to,
I mean, I took all the poop from the stuff, or the fertilizer, so maybe
Well, did you...
that.
Oh, wait. No, did you unload these compost bins?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Wait, hold on. Do we have any fertilizer sitting on anything? Or did you take them all?
They're in the things, but you can't put fertilizer back in.
Well, they're in what? What do you mean things?
They're in the crop plots, but you cannot put them back
Ashley,
in.
this is why I said don't do it. Because I wanted to see if the farmer would work. All right. We're gonna have to make some new fertilizer. It's such a shame that we can't do the item collector. Like eventually we could get there, I think. But it's something that within the span of this episode, it would be like all we did this episode, and I want to get into aquatics, so unfortunately probably does not make the most sense, but we'll see. Wow, we need a lot more poop. Can you hook us up, buddy? All right, explosive diarrhea, inbound. So, chat has brought up an interesting notion of what if the characters of ARK are just like Bob, and it was just that we were assigned to be like the custodians of this island. And that's a terrifying thought.
That is.
That is
Thought
a
of that.
terrifying thought. I wonder what mod I'm part of.
Bush people.
Liz, have mercy. Oh.
Got did that on purpose.
Not quite. However,
Did you fill these up already?
no. Alright, so this one's
So did you give
poopful.
me a scope?
Yeah. And that's gonna be so your long neck rifle, whenever you put the tranquilizer darts in them or whatever, the shock darts, they don't actually let you keep a scope on.
Why?
It's just the way
I
the
can
game
put it
works.
on the shotgun.
I guess you could try to snipe with a shotgun. Yes, you could certainly try. I'm not sure about
might
how
do it.
much success you'll be met with, but you could certainly do that. But yeah, it's just kind of doing its own thing. Let's see here. Okay, so unfortunately, we do have to load the poop up, which is such a bummer. But oh well. Wait, actually, does he distribute poop into? No,
I don't
he
think
doesn't.
so.
No, I was like, maybe he will distribute if you put it into an inventory, but I don't think that's the way that works. All right, I need a little bit more poop, and
That
then
would
these
be
will
nice,
be loaded
though.
up. Yeah, but I think that's what the item collector is meant to do, though. It just collects the poop, so I can just hold this down, and things will automatically, or the item collector will collect the poop, and it'll also collect like the oil from the bugs and whatever else. But I think it's just meant to simplify that whole process, and so it's kind of a bummer. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how we can get around that whole thing, because I'm not. I guess it really is just you just need to use a grinder, and you just have to grind, for lack of a better way to put it. All right, come on, guys. I need some fertilizer. Oh, Ashley, wait.
What?
Maybe we can use the toilet. Hold on. Let me go use the restroom, and then you can use the restroom, and then we can use fertilizer from that, and we can see if the farmer can actually use it properly.
I don't know how to poop yet.
You don't know how to poop, or you don't have to poop?
I don't know what button it is.
It's the plus button, I think. Oh wait, no, I think I said that. That is custom thing. Did my settings change? Defecate, defecate, defecate. I know it's somewhere in here. Okay, it is. Yeah, it is definitely an ad for me. I'm gonna change this because that's also my start recording button. So I don't know, man. What if I make it the home button? Did that? Okay, so defecate is now home. Okay, good. And I didn't hit save because I'm super smart. All right, let's change it to home. Apply, save, and then let's resume. All right, so if I hit the home button now, it pops up a completely different thing. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna get off the toilet. All right, Ashley, all you. Huh, that's weird. I didn't think anything would be using the home button. Apparently I was extremely wrong about that. Is there anything that uses the Z button? Yes. Order, add, / remove tame? I have absolutely zero idea what the use of that would be.
You feel refreshed.
Yeah,
What?
and then flush it. And then flush it after you're done. Don't be a savage.
I was born in a barn. What do you think I am?
Well, I know what I am, which is super
We
confused.
don't
Okay,
flush.
I'm gonna just use right shift, and then toggle sprint is unfortunately just gonna have to live without any version of
What do I do with
command.
poop? Yigger? What do you want?
All right, so fertilizer, throw it into the storage bin,
Just okay.
and then it should.
Is he on?
Yeah, he is on. He's
Yes.
activated.
Deactivate.
Is it in this inventory? It is. Maybe if we put the fertilizer directly into his inventory? No? Okay, hold on. I'm going to bankrupt this. I'm going to take all the fertilizer out of this one and see if that coaxes him into action here. No, there's no fertilizer, man. Come on, Bob. You can do this. No, it doesn't seem to be doing much of anything.
This is weird.
It does say or, correct? It's not and. We don't need to have tech generator and Killian soup, do we?
No, it says or. I do believe. We'll double check though.
I'm checking right now. Will automatically use fuel if no power is available. Will distribute fertilizer to nearby crop plots. It will collect fertilizer from nearby compost bins and dung. Okay, so it won't collect it from storage bins. But it should be distributing the fertilizer, so I'm kind of confused as to why it's not distributing. Maybe
Put it
just
on his.
yeah, I
put
put
on
it
his
into
person?
his
Oh, it is,
inventory.
okay. I have no idea.
Okay.
Stuck is it? You need to put him in the middle of this?
What?
He's not stuck, is he? Do you need to move him to where he's in the middle of this?
I don't believe so. I think it's just kind of. Because his range is really big.
Yeah.
Like, you see that barrier around us? Do you see that mesh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty big, so I think he's okay with that. I don't think he needs. And we currently have him on enabled fertilizer distribution and collection because it's asking us if we want to disable it, so it can't be that. Unlock maybe?
I assume one Kellian soups lasts how long it would on us when we eat it.
No way. It's gotta last longer
So
than
like,
that.
so like every 6 minutes or whatever it is.
No way. It's been more than 6 minutes than we put him into his inventory and he still hasn't eaten another one.
Well, how long does it last? It's because.
Oh, effect lasts for 15 minutes.
Okay, well there you go.
Either way, he has 9 more, so he's good. Okay, whatever. We'll leave him to do his thing. Hopefully something will happen of it. If not, oh, we didn't lose anything besides a little bit of time and some angry moments, but that's fine. All right,
I
so
have the boat.
yeah, we have the boat stuff. But before we get on the boat, we need to get our actual aquatic gear ready. So, Ashley, you might be going on a mission for Palmer if you're okay with doing so.
I can do that.
Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, why don't you go on off right now? Because I am almost positive we need Palmer for this. So, in order for us to be ready, we need to make some scuba gear, which I can't make for some reason. Hello, tank. Would you like to be?
Nope.
No. All right. Hold on. Maybe if I. Nope. I know those. What is the problem here? Water reservoir, perhaps. Yep, water reservoir. There's a couple of engrams that you have to learn manually. I don't understand why they do that. It's truly one of the most bizarre decisions that the mod
Probably
maze.
just a bug.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what it is. It's really silly though. Alright, so we learned scuba. We also need to make a harpoon launcher. This is going to be kind of our new underwater weapon thing. So I personally have not messed with this yet. And it's supposed to be really good. It has a lot of use because of the fact that you can use it specifically for underwater combat, which is good. Because it used to be that you just had to use crossbows. And you just had to kind of hope for the best. And that was literally all you could do. But now should be a little bit better. I don't... Okay, so we have to figure out what the ammunition for harpoons are. I don't actually know the answer to that question. I think there's like a trank... Because I got really excited that there was like a big tranquilizer spear dart thing that I thought was supposed to go on in ballistas, but it's for the harpoon gun. I honestly, off the top of my head, do not remember where it is. I don't remember
what it's called.
I know if I look up the word trank, I'll find it. But I'm also wondering if there's like an aggressive version of it. You know? Like one that's meant for combat, not for tranking. I have to believe that there is, right? I know I passed up the other thing up there, but kind of looking through to see if anything... So here's a trank spear bolt, right? And this is the one that you can use for underwater. Ah, it's called just a regular spear bolt is what it is. Okay. Okay, so if you're... For feature reference for both me and Ashley, we are looking for spear darts, or spears. If you look up the word spear, then you're going to find it. An operating spear, I think. Blurb? Okay. Whoa! Oh, that's S+, that's why. Okay. Well, I think this is looking pretty good, actually. We also should probably make some saddles. Let's see here.
Yeah, what are we going for?
So I think this episode we're going for the shallow ones. So shark dogs, dolphins, maybe a Dunkleo.
Alright.
But I think in preparation for this all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to learn all the saddles in the game. Because I already used Mind Wipe. I mean, I might as well just learn all the saddles in the game.
Yeah.
So let's just go ahead, run through these all. Okay, here we go. As I proceed to not actually click on any of them. Can I just do... Nope, that does not work the way I thought it would.
God, we have killed the penguin population.
Penguins come back, they always do. There's always a couple penguins that are up on the hill. I don't know why they're always there, but there's always a couple. Also make sure to use a club on them.
I don't have a club. Probably can make one though.
Yeah, it's not exactly the most expensive thing in the world. Alright, so we're probably not going to be recruiting a plesiosaur. I don't know why I learned a titanosaur saddle. That's the only saddle that we probably will never ever use, ever. Because I just don't know when to use a titanosaur, really. Okay, so anyways, we have everything here. I'm not going to be doing anything out of the fabricator. I have to go to the smithy. We do need a couple of shark dog saddles, that is for sure. And shark dogs are called megas, right? So Megalodon, there we go. It's going to require cementing paste, fiber, and hide. We have an okay amount of cementing paste. I'm actually going to go on a mission to go get some more cementing paste right now. Hopefully not get our new, well, not new, but hopefully we don't get our little buffalo killed, because that would be quite sad. Ashley, I apologize in advance if I die. What? Anywho, off to the wild blue yonder. So game plan today for Aquatics will be, I would love to find some shark dogs that are hopefully up a higher-ish level. They don't have to be like a tremendously high level, but it would be nice to find some that are, you know, moderately well leveled. Gonna help us out a little bit. Would be good. The dolphins are kind of optional. I think dolphins are nice to have, but not like... Is that a turkey over there? That's just a really angry looking turkey. Okay. But, oh, and we can also make motorboats. Yes. Although, honestly, I would assume that they use fuel, and I would guess that the dolphins probably are the smarter choice, quote unquote, if that makes sense. So we'll see. We'll see what ends up coming of anything. But for right now, the game plan is we are really going to be looking for our good old buddies, the shark dogs, and then once we get shark dogs, we'll try to recruit some other things. Hopefully a Dunkleo is in the cards for us. I mean, if we see an opportunity to tame like a Mossy or a Plesiosaur, if we feel that adventurous today, then we can certainly do that, but I personally don't expect that to be something. I'm not going to go into this episode with that expectation, because we do need to also start kind of quote-unquote conquering the oceans, right? Starting to mark where the deep sea drops are and all that stuff. I don't think we're going to do that today. I don't think we're going to do that next time. As we have, what is it? Oh, it's a buddy. As we have quite a ways to go before we get to that point. I mean, Ashley, does that sound about right to you?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, my anaconda, don't. Where? There's another buffalo, but I'm not looking for buffalo, darn it. I'm looking for bugs. I do see that artifact, explore, no ruin thing, but I'm gonna skip it for now. Where'd all the bugs go? Hello? I don't see any, like Meganura, I don't see anything out here. And before I get leeched, I can feel it right now. I'm gonna get leeched out here. Oh, it's Dimetro. I don't see any bugs. Hello? Ants? Anything? I see a Sarco. I see another buffalo. I'm seeing a whole lot of not enough freaking bugs. Oh no. Oh no. Fudge that. I know what that thing is. That's the thing that's gonna rip me off of my freaking mount. Nope. Oh! Meganura! Come back here! I need to slurp you up. Okay. One successful snurp. Okay, another successful slurp. Oh no! No! You son of a ferret! You let go of me!
Oh, the Carpo. He just wants a little taste.
It's like actually like it's super stressful when you get ripped off your mount, because in that moment you're just like, ugh, I don't know, man. I don't like it. I also had a couple of nightmares with ARK last night, so you know that was good. Oh, Ashley.
Yep.
Do you remember anything about snails in ARK? I see a snail right in front of me. I think these guys are actually useful, like super handy.
They make cementing paste, and they take cake. Tame.
I don't have cake. I feel like we should actually... Because snails are kind of rare, aren't they?
I mean, they're always by water.
I mean,
I don't think they're super rare. We just never look for them.
So should I kill it?
I have no idea.
What do they drop if I kill it? Do you know?
Probably a little bit of like the silica paste and then keratin, probably. I'd assume.
What are you?
I don't know. I haven't really killed him either.
You're a little ace. I feel so bad that I'm bullying a poor snail. Yep, chitin and meat. So nothing really all that great, unfortunately. Okay, we're just gonna hold on to about 250 meters or so on our little friend here. Yeah, I know. So like, I know where to find them. If for the life of me, I can't remember ever having run into them easily. I think it was when we played on the center, right?
Yeah.
We like found some snails, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think when we were looking for snails in the center, it sucked. Like.
Yeah, it was difficult. They only seemed to spawn on the water edge of the redwood there.
Yeah.
Here, I assume just all of the swamp.
Yeah, I guess there's a more real estate for them, so maybe it'll be better. Those are a bunch of raptors killing a dog. Okay. Raptors killing lizard dog, not exactly what I want to be near. Would like to go not.
Alright, where's this cementing paste going?
I need cementing paste to make a bunch of stuff, but the main thing is I think I need them for the harpoon gun.
So the fabricator?
Oh, wait, hold on. Ashley?
What?
I might be about on the cusp of becoming the hero that we need and probably don't deserve. By we, I mean probably I don't deserve.
Well, let's see it.
Hot diggity dog. That was crazy. Okay. I think that's a pretty decent amount. I think that should tide us over for a good while, right?
Alright, I have put it all in the fabricator.
Okay, do you want to maybe start making some, so look up spears. I think they're called spear bolts. But maybe we could start making some trank spears and trank spear bolts.
Just a regular spear bolt?
Yeah, because I think we will have certain things that we just can't tame, like the jellyfish junk that will just harass us until we die, so probably would be wise.
Only crafted at the smithy, really.
Also, that means we can go try to kill an alpha plesiosaur, is it?
Oh boy.
No, alpha mossy. Mossies, I think. I think it's mossies. Come on, you nerds. I see you. Okay. So this is a very good area for that. That's a turkey. Copy some eggs. Just floating around. Not the nerds I need. Nope. Turkey, don't. Oh my god, turkey, leave me alone. Turkeys are weird. I don't like them. Not like actual turkeys, but like ARK turkeys. Like I call them turkeys. They're very clearly not, but I don't like ARK turkeys. They're kind of creepy and honestly worry me. Like, I just feel like their anatomy just doesn't seem like it should be an anatomy that should exist, ever. Oh, yes. Yes! Uh-oh. Oh, my lord, so much meat. Okay. Alright, it's time to RTB. Oh, no, but there was even more! I think I do, just because of the fact that... Wait, hold on. Come back here. Where are you? Hey there, friends. Come on, don't be weird. Oh, come on. Oh, buddy. Come here. Nope, you are a butt cheek. You are a singular butt cheek. Get. Thank you. Okay, yeah, all right. Let's continue our adventure back home. I am really hoping I'm heading towards the direction of home. It's kind of incredible that I still don't actually know how to get home.
I think that's my line.
You don't... Oh, God! What the fudge? Oh, you're a raptor. Oh, I thought you were something actually, like, legitimately spooky. Oh, that scared me. All right. You don't get lost, though. I do.
I know, I'm amazed you're not home yet. How do you not know where we are?
Okay, no, okay. I just started the journey home, all right? So let's not get this overly exaggerated, all right? It's not like I'm super duper lost right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm not!
No?
Not yet.
I know where you are.
So tempted. What? It didn't die? Oh my goodness, it's such a high level. What the heck? Yes. Yes. Fight me. Okay. Looking good. Alright. I think, yeah, we're good. I know where I am. Heck, I played many a season of the ARK, and I know the island fairly well. Actually, I would actually venture to say that's like a really true statement. Of everything, right? Like in terms of playing Scorched Earth and Center, God forbid Ragnarok, I actually feel like I do know a lot of the island. Like I just kind of understand and remember where things on the island are. Which is a good thing, because, you know, any person that spends this much time playing a game should hypothetically know what the heck they're doing at this point. It's kind of inexcusable to be as not brained as I am. Bird-brained, as it were. Alright. Okay, Ashley. I'm home.
Are you?
I am. And I have gifts. Oh, the gifts. Oh, the gifts. Oh, the gifts. Ashley, you're going to be so proud of me right now. Come here. Come over to my S+ bench and just look. Just look at that cementing paste.
Oh, Lord.
Come on. I want to show off, Ashley.
Second!
But I'm trying to show off. Oh, well. While Ashley's ignoring us, we are going to go ahead.
What's that?
It's over here on the S+ bench.
Oh, the S+. Ooh.
Right? I just took 4,000 because I need it. Alright, so let's go ahead and make the scuba gear. I'm going to make 2 flippers, 2 goggles, 2 tanks, and 2 leggings. I should probably make more tanks. And because
Did you not up
Ashley...
your hair?
No, I would never up my hair because I am not a filthy savage.
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and make 10 total tanks for us. So, because tank... Okay, so here's the thing about tanks, guys. If you have scuba tanks, number one, they're your source of oxygen. And obviously that's very important. If you take damage at all, your ability to wear this thing goes to like 0. It's absolutely worthless once that happens, so... Oh, man. Ooh, what is this? And I think that's alright, so scuba gear now being created. I think you've been making the spear bolts, correct?
Yep.
Alright, did you make the actual gun?
No.
Okay. So I will make the gun. And hope for the best with that. Ranged, I guess? Yeah. So I'm going to need some polymer in here. I need, what, 30? So I'm going to need 60 total. So let's see if I can find organic polymer on here. It does not show up on here. Interesting. Alright, so hold on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this inventory. I'm going to try to pull it into here, because I think this one is close enough. We really should bring this over. There's really 0 reason for us to have it as far as it is. Alright, so 60 organic polymer. Throw that in there. Make ourselves some harpoon launchers. Here, Ash, I'm going to have to cancel your Engram spear bolts.
Oh!
Because
Alright.
otherwise the things are going to start spoiling. Okay, go ahead and make your spear bolts now. We'll be fine. Alright, so we're going to have now... we can still bring our crossbows into the water, and as far as I know, crossbows still work perfectly fine. But now we're also going to have these harpoon launchers. I don't know how much durability they're going to end up eating through each shot. It could be really bad, so we still have our fallback. We're going to also have these harpoon guns, though. I think the harpoon guns are going to carry us through a lot of the stuff that we're going to encounter. Alright, that's fine. For those of you who've never seen scuba gear before, so the way this is going to work is scuba gear, they're very, very warm, and they'll protect us from freezing to death. They also don't make us super like on fire hot, which is good. The real thing here is that each thing also has a different function, each piece of the armor, with the exception of the leggings. As far as I know, leggings are just leggings. But the scuba mask allows you to see through the water a little bit clearly. So like whenever we go in there, it's like blue and kind of hard to see. It's almost like a very heavy fog. The flipper is going to make us swim faster, and then obviously the scuba tank is going to give us the air. So it's pretty nice. I think we're all in good shape after that. I don't think there's anything else. Typically speaking, I can't imagine a situation where I'm really going to be all that worried about things going up by the raft. It usually doesn't ever get to that point. What usually will end up happening, if anything, is that we would like fight a Mossy or a Plesio, but they don't go to the surface level. They just kind of stop at like a certain depth. It's really strange. But once we get into that, and once we start encountering those issues, then is Rufus floating?
Yeah, you can crouch under him.
That's weird. Okay. The future has gone too far. Too many things are happening. All right, so our feeding trough is supplied. Oh, let me see if I can go poop. All right. I think I made this button my poop button. I feel refreshed. Awesome. 33% extra EXP. And I have a fertilizer for my efforts. Let's go check the farmer, and then I think we're good to start as soon as Ashley gives us the okay from the spears.
Did you take the fertilizer off of him? Because it's not on him anymore.
No, I did not. So, okay, so he did distribute it. It just took a long, long time. It might be kind of like, whatchamacallit? It might be kind of like how, this is a really strange reference to make, but if you watch all my content, this will make some sense. I think it's Ender.io's farmer. It kind of checks, like, block by block where the farms are. It might be doing that. I kind of thought it would register the farms and then check it. That's my suspicion, is that that's what's going on. I'm also noticing that this dung beetle did not have full poop, and I'm pretty sure it did at one point. So I think it's also taking some of the fertilizer off.
I think so, yeah.
I don't think our compost bins have done that yet, but yeah, good. Well, either way, it seems to be working. Actually, what's the honey soup level at?
9.
Okay, so we've been doing this for longer than 15 minutes. So the effect must be longer on a farmer. So that's fine. Actually, I'm gonna look that up real quick before we go any further.
Maybe it's 1 per hour, that would be kind of cool.
Hopefully it's longer than that. Alright, so let's look up this thing real quick. Okay, there doesn't seem to be
There's actually a shark dog outside of the base.
Yeah, I can't find any
level
resources.
4.
He's a little baby! Level 4, really?
Yeah. Should I just kill it?
Yeah, probably. We don't want to start hoarding a bunch of shark dogs that are just gonna consume our resources. Would not be wise. Alright, so the last thing that we really need in order to be prepared for this whole experience in this adventure, we are going to take the raft with us, and for a very important reason. I'm going to also need to make a bed. And the reason for the bed is we're going to put that on the raft, and so if either of us die, not saying that one of us is more likely, but in the event that one of us die, we can go ahead and use the bed to get right back into the action. Ashley, let's just agree that a bed may be required at some point. And we don't have to talk about who's going to be more likely, all right? There's no need for that. There's no need for that here. You don't need it. Just don't worry about it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and splurge really hardcore for this thing. I'm going to take... Oh, yeah, we're going to go all out here, fam. So I'm going to go ahead and take some pelts. We have no pelts left? Oh, wait, no, they're going to be in the stupid... They're going to be in the smithy. And...
Actually, I think they're in this. Yeah, they're in this, just 100.
Is that all we have?
I don't think so. I think I only took like 2.
All right, so I need to go fetch Pelts. Yep. I don't know why I'm doing
I
it this
guess
way.
that is all of it.
No, it's not. We have some more here. All right. So we have pelts. We are, strangely enough, we're going to have to go get more pelts at a later episode. Not today, but at some point we do. All right. So I'm going to make it myself an S+ bunk bed. This thing is going to be awesome, hopefully. The respawn time is not like ludicrously fast on this thing, but it is significantly faster than any other bed would be. So this should be a pretty fair balance. As long as we're not both wiping like every second of the day, it should be okay. So I'll go ahead, we're gonna flop that onto the raft here. And after I have done so, gotta itch my nose there real quick. So I'm gonna throw this thing right smack dab in the center. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put this.
Past it, I was gonna say. Put it in one of the sides, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this right over here. All right. So in that way we can have a respawn point. All right. So let's go pick up our scuba gear. Let's also take the time to go ahead and get our spear bolts. Do we have the narcotic ones? Did you make the trank ones as well?
No, just the regular.
Okay, so we need to make some trank ones as well. All right, I have my harpoon thingamabobber. I'm going to take half of what's currently in here for spear bolts. Okay, let's load that baby up. Ooh, this looks good. Wow, that looks intense. Ashley, have you pulled it out yet?
No, I have not.
It looks pretty legit. I'm just gonna be honest here. That thing looks like you're out to do some serious harm. All right, so one thing of scuba for each of us, with the exception of tanks. You can take 5 tanks, and then that. All right, and I believe that the only piece of armor that's not accounted for through all this is gonna be the gloves. Right? There's no slot for gloves. There's no scuba gloves, which I think is really dumb, but they don't have it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take off my helmet, my chest, my legs, and my pants, or my legs and my shoes. But then we're gonna just go ahead and equip scuba onto all these things. Walking on land with scuba gear, unfortunately, does cause this really obnoxious issue here. Not a whole lot to be done about it. Actually, oh, also I forgot, you walk like a potato on land if you have scuba gear on. All right, so let me go ahead. We're gonna take some of these things off. Yeah, we do have the skizzers in here because I desperately need to use some skizzers. All right, so we're just gonna cut that length all the way down. Except, oh dang, the scissors broke. Okay,
what?
Well, the scissors broke.
Oh.
I cut my hair too hard. Speaking of which, I really need to cut my hair. There are apparently creatures in the ocean that will now destroy our raft.
Oh boy. Is it the big, whale fish thing?
I don't know. They're called Leedsictus.
That
They do
sounds
not
about
seem
right
like
if
our
it's
friends.
the big whale.
But apparently that is going to be quite savage, and I am not looking forward to that whatsoever. Have we even started our trank spears?
I'm starting them right after this once you're done.
Why are you making 100? Oh, do we need the trank
You need
darts?
bullets. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. My god, these spears are so slow in crafting.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should make another smithy. Maybe that would not be a bad idea. Here, let me...
Patience.
But do you really want to be patient? Do you actually?
Patience. It helps, I promise.
Patience helps? Nonsense. Patience is an optional activity.
Patience.
Alright, so let me go ahead. I'm going to pull some stone into here. We don't need a whole lot, but I can imagine stone will be pretty commonly used in the S+, so let me go ahead and just do that. Just kidding. We have 0 stone. Alright, good to know. I'm going to go harvest some stone. I am super heavy because of armor. Yeah, our rag gear is actually really, really heavy. That can't be the only reason why. Yep. There's also the poop and that. Alright, so now I should be significantly lighter. let's go collect some stone for the fam. And we will be back. Alright. Trike just having a nice old poop on the beach. Can't say I appreciate that, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. If it poops in our home, it dies. That is the only difference. Only people allowed to poop in the house are me and Ashley. Oh golly. Alright, let's go ahead and, I don't know, let's jettison 550. Nope, still really slow. Let's jettison another 550. Alright, and I recovered some of my movement speed. So we'll take the stone, we're just going to lop it into there just so we have a stockpile of stone somewhere in our base. Because it was kind of silly that we don't have that. But, alright, let's go ahead, head on in. How are we doing on time? Ooh, we are really close to time, actually. We got to get going. We've almost been recording for an hour.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
Doesn't feel like an hour has passed at all.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, so let me see here. So we're gonna go make ourselves an extra smithy. I actually, you know what? I really strongly support this because it would be nice to be able to pull from all inventories at one time.
We're you can pull from more than one.
No, but like as it is right now, that smithy over there, it actually can't reach the other inventories from the other crafters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's too far away. So I'm just gonna start migrating stuff. What are you using currently? Metal, narcotics, and simple ammo. Okay, I'll migrate everything else. I am encumbered. Of course I'm encumbered. I'm carrying so much stuff. There we go. That will work. Alright, nope, that's a fabricator. Do not want to put that in there. We're just gonna mosey some of these things on over there. Should be okay. Alright, so obsidian, some hide. Oh, we even have some saddles in here, strangely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we also have. Yeah, there's some good saddles in this bin here.
Yeah, there's one that's meant to be the saddle bin, the saddle storage.
Yeah.
So let's take some of these. Whoops, those are engrams. Let's go take all these saddles, throw them into the saddle bin.
Like here's a mantis saddle. Also, you should probably put one of these better saddles on the frog.
Nah, it's not a
Gives
high enough
more
level.
armor.
It's not a high enough level. I don't think it really matters. Alright, so stay away from the things that we're currently using. We should be okay. Actually, would you like to help me move some of the stuff from the smithy into the new smithy? Smithy 2.0. Just kind of pick around the stuff that we're currently crafting with. I think it's smart. Because if we move it now, it means that in the future we don't have to worry about a lot of this junk, which I think will be nice. This alpha tooth needs to be in a different place. Stone, that doesn't have anything with me. Trophies. Guess I'm just gonna collect them here. Okay, move some of these more things over. Move them over. Alright. Because it was always irritating me, like, it's like, oh, I need, you know, like cementing paste. It was in the inventory of another one, but I couldn't use it because it was too far, you know?
Yeah.
That bothered me deeply. Alright, so we'll leave those things in there. I'm going to take the scissors back out because I do need to use them. Oil. Alright, so we have just a handful of things in there. I think we can just leave those be. If we need to go reach into that again, then we can. This will also speed up some crafting things that we have as issues. Alright, let me go ahead, cut my hair again. If only cutting my hair was this easy in real life. Facial hair, zoop, clean shaven. Alright. So do you grow facial hair, Ashley, on your character?
Eyebrows.
Your eyebrows?
Yep, the eyebrows counter station here.
How much do you get for that?
10, I think.
That's bull crap. So you mean a luxurious beard is the same as eyebrows for you?
I think so.
That is some crap. Alright, I'm gonna move some of this metal over as well. Jeebus, I am heavy. Alright. Alright, split in half. Hey, Fanboy1 with the $5 resub, 30 months in a row. Closing on the 3-year. Hi. Actually, there's metal right next to you. So don't freak out. Did you just pick it up?
Yeah, I put it in there.
I'm trying to move it away!
I don't need it now. You took everything out of here. I can't even make more spear bolts.
Make it a new one.
Why?
Because you can
You know
pull
you-
from all the inventories.
You know you could have picked up, like, that one and moved it over here, right?
Yeah, but you're currently crafting. We can let this craft and you can craft more on the other one. That's what I'm saying. Saves a little bit of time. Alright, there's no way we're going to make aquatics today. Like, it's taking too long, so... let's see here. Let's just make sure that all this is in good working order. Yeah, let these craft down, and then we can just start working on the other ones. Alright, what do you need me to do? Should I make more narcotics or something?
I have no idea.
You have a pretty decent number of narcotics, actually. This thing has run out of gas. So I've just been loading like 5 gas each time into the chemistry bench.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I forget to turn it off and then it just kind of stops.
Eats it all.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm good with that. We do not have enough charcoal, actually.
Should be tons in this thing, I thought.
Yeah, there's some. I used
Yeah.
it and I pretty much, yeah, it's we burned through it quite quickly. I'm surprised. Like I filled that up with maybe 10,000 and then it's all gone. Like you just shred through it when you're making tons of gunpowder, unfortunately.
There's about 4,700 in here.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Oh.
I like to get about 12,000 and then I start making gunpowder. Actually, maybe I can make another 12k. No, I can't. I only have 1,000 in here. Yeah, our spark powder is sitting pretty nicely though. At 8,000, we can probably stand and make a little bit more. I'm gonna throw some thatch into here just for making sure. Alright, so unfortunately guys, we're not gonna be able to tackle aquatics today. We're just gonna take care of like the rest of the housekeeping and preparation for aquatics. That just took a lot longer than I thought it would. Which I blame crafting speed for.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on the bolts to finish.
Yeah. Crafting speed can be a little bit potatoey. But it's one of those things that is actually important for the game. We can't just universal rise all the crafting speeds, otherwise you can do really weird things in the game. Like you would be able to do things like if you have a really high crafting speed. Okay, number one, if we do a crafting speed stat, I don't believe it influences smithy or fabricate or anything like that. But if we also just generally rose it across the board, you would have really weird things that would happen. Like your fertilizer would like instantaneously turn because of the way that works. And like you would have, when we're running around and then we also had extra crafting speed, you'd be running around like 3 trillion times crafting speed for making arrows sometimes. It would be absolutely maddening. Like you would just hear that ding, 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 ding. Well, I guess they don't make that sound anymore, but back in the day it was just like some crazy like, yeah, it's like you took a rabid dog and you just attached like a small bell to him just running around. It was too much. Too much. Alright, let's go ahead, put this in, turn this on, make some of you. Oh, I don't even have enough of that. Feels so bad. It's always the stone, man. Always the stone. Alright. Okay, we got some more raw metal in there too, just in case. Alright, so we should hit... Yeah, we'll hit past the 10k mark easily. Yeah, well, this will probably see us through. This is actually more than enough spark powder for right now. I think that's all right. We'll hit the 12K again, and I can do another run of gunpowder. Although, honestly, we have a pretty generous amount of gunpowder in here. We're sitting at, what, 20,000? So, 20,280, but, like, pretty legit. We have a pretty legit amount. It's okay because the harvest rate is 1 million. That's the thing. Harvest rate, I think, is different. It's just a bunch of trips back and forth, waiting for it to respawn, all that stuff. I don't think that's, like, really, like... It doesn't impact your... gameplay that requires skill or anything. It's just a question of time, right? It's built in such a way that expands how much time it takes, so that whole thing is just lengthier. But I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense for us. It's not like we're sitting there going like, wow, our first pterodon saddle. Like, we're sitting there like, oh god, we have to grind for 400 years making like 8 like, if you remember way back when, I think it was like season 2 of ARK, maybe season 1, I don't know. But in one of the seasons, I literally sat at my base, ate birthday cake, and I ate birthday cake, and I sat there making rafts for like a day just to get my level up higher. I didn't even hit max level off that. But it was ridiculous because I was sitting there through like legitimate vanilla ways, and it just takes forever to level up. It really takes far too long. And for PvP, it makes sense somewhat, but for PvE, not really. It doesn't really make sense. I think I would highly recommend that if you do play ARK, if you're going to play a new experience of ARK, you've never played the game before, play on vanilla rates for a while. It makes you appreciate a lot of the different things, and the pacing for your first time is actually pretty good. You will eventually run into a time whenever it's like it feels super duper slow. You can just kind of turn it up then. But vanilla ARK right now, I think actually it would feel like there's a lot to do. Because you would probably do things a little bit more spread out. Like we currently do Aquatics as its own thing. We do everything like taming as its own thing. It really is meant to be like all those things going on at once. But just my... Did Bob move? Did Bob just crouch for a moment there? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see him crouch.
That was weird. I could have sworn I saw him
That's
crouch.
you.
Ashley, are you trying to cook Rufus?
No, I don't know why he's sitting there. Look at this.
Yeah, he's definitely taking damage from the fire.
Oh, is he?
That's alright. You don't like Rufus all that much anyways.
What?
Well, you clearly don't care about him. You just let him sit there barbecuing. Chat had to tell me that Rufus... They're like, I think Rufus is burning. I'm just like, uh-oh. It was Bob. Bob's our farmer. Bob's our new farmer helper. Did you guys see that though? Am I crazy? Did he crouch? Did he just like bend down for a moment? Got my eye on you, Bob. Don't look away from me, Bob. Bob! Bob! Look into my eyes, Bob. Bob. Nope. Bob, look into my eyes. Leaving. Bob, I didn't mean it, man. I don't want there to be a rift between us. Why is the fridge running away? What?
Why is the fridge running away? Moving it over here.
Ooh.
So it's not in the way.
Are we getting organized? Is that what's happening here?
I mean, all of our stuff's in a nice area now.
Oh, we don't have any more citronal. Alright, I'm going to drop all the Callian soup off on Bob. I have
Here,
to
I'll
make
put some
amends for
citronal
kind
in
of being
there.
rude. Huh?
I'll put some citronal in there.
Yeah, you can put more in there. Do not tap into our... whatchamacallit. Don't tap into our saving citronal. The ones in the fridge. Leave those be.
Why is that?
Because whenever we start getting into kibble and stuff, that's going to be super important to have a stockpile of. And like for... If we need to ever go on like adventures and stuff, it'll be useful to have on hand, you know?
Yeah.
So I personally would not mess with that. You can if you really want to. I just personally wouldn't. Alright, well, I think we're in pretty good shape here. Now we're just waiting for the crafting to finish. I am kind of curious to see how the harpoon gun works on land. It's supposed to be really bad. It's supposed to be very potatoey. So let's go see. And after that, I think we're in good shape. I think that's going to be the episode for today, to be honest. We're actually already over time. Okay, you know, just going out to the dark, foggy inlet. It'll be fine. Nope, not seeing.
Alright.
Where did all the
There
dodo
are
birds go?
bolts for you
There are
in
what?
the smithy. The trink bolts.
Ah, okay. How many?
60.
60? 60 sounds like a pretty good number. Sounds like a pretty dope number. I think for... Okay, so then the next episode, it'll be the whole thing, right? It'll be shark dogs, maybe even plesios, mozzies,
Yep.
dunks. We'll see how much we can get done in one day's worth of recording. But we'll see. We'll see what ends up going on for one episode's worth. Hopefully it'll be pretty good. I am sick and tired of this fog, though. I want to slap someone.
Did you not look up the commands to get rid of weather?
No, like, I feel like I'm supposed to keep it in, and I don't want to disable it and then, like, learn later on, like, oh, yeah, like...
No, just fog.
No, but, like, that's the thing. I feel like it's part of the game, and I feel bad, because it does impact,
Is
like,
it
your
really if
ability.
we ignore it every time, though?
Yes, because it can turn weather while we're out doing things. And stuff
Yeah, I
like
suppose
that.
so.
So, I don't know. I'm just weird about it. I have, like, this weird, like, idea of what is fair and what is not, and it's really strange because I hold myself to very bizarre standards that don't quite make a lot of sense. They're not exactly consistent either, which is doubly weird. All right, so I guess I'm just gonna shoot a fish because I have no idea what else I can shoot with this harpoon gun, and this is gonna be underwater. Let's see how straight that shoots. Okay, it shot pretty straight actually. It didn't really seem to work.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, well, that one worked. And you can get it back off the bodies, which is good. So if we whiff a shot, we can actually get the bulb back.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so I can just be like... okay. Now, if I were to shoot on land... So let's see here. If I were to say... I'm going to try to shoot right there. Okay, it falls quite a bit, unfortunately. So let's hypothetically say we're going to use these pillars as like a little system of checking. So I'm going to go 3 notches up. I'm going to aim from this distance. Let's see where that landed. Okay, so it's definitely landing short, right? That's going to be about a third of what you actually expected that to be.
Yeah.
I don't know what the damage is on land. I need a volunteer. I don't want to shoot one of our own dudes. That would be rude. Well, the fog is lifted. Let's go back and look for a land critter to shoot this on. I think that'll be it for today. I need a critter. And before I find out alpha and just get destroyed. Only we had penguins here.
There's a dilo over here.
Ooh, where? Where is here?
Look to your right. He's currently eating a dog.
Okay. 120? That's not bad, actually. There are headshots. Yeah, that's pretty good. And you recover all the ammo. This is actually pretty dope. And the durability seems to be pretty generous, too. So, good. Good stuff. All right. Well, anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you all did enjoy. And I hope you're really looking forward to the aquatic episode. Ashley does not do well underwater stuff, right?
I haven't really done it. I just imagine it's gonna be real spooky.
Okay. I'm not, and everyone knows, I think, I'm not necessarily a very large fan when it comes to underwater. Underwater is very spooky. I die a lot. I lose a lot of stuff. Hopefully that will not be the case here. But anyways, I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving a like rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and would like to kind of be updated about all those things. Got Ashley's stuff in the description below. And until next time, guys, take care and ciao for
No.